Shane, did you happen to see the show that's on top of the WWE over there for the time being, but starting to decline a little bit? I'm talking about SmackDown.
Yeah, I saw SmackDown. Funny thing is, unlike the other shows, SmackDown isn't, being memorable to me lately. The only thing I can really remember off the top of my head, is Matt Hardy coming out and attacking Jeff. Nothing else is really striking me. I thought that John Cena was going to show up. That didn't happen. I guess that's going to happen this Friday. Everything else was really blah. SmackDown didn't do it for me this week. I'm sorry.
Demetrius, did you get the same feeling that SmackDown is slipping away from us?
I think just a little bit, just slightly. With SmackDown, they were doing good for the last couple of months with the whole build-up around Jeff Hardy and his quest for the WWE title, and then they brought in the whole storyline with these mysterious attacks that were going on with him. Pretty much now, SmackDown is probably going to be centered around, of course, WrestleMania, in particular the Matt Hardy-Jeff Hardy feud. If John Cena and Edge are, going to go head up at WrestleMania, it'll be centered around that as well. And then we'll probably see some Shawn Michaels, Undertaker stuff. But like Shane said, I do agree that probably the only memorable thing was the Matt Hardy attack on Jeff. And this whole thing that they're doing with, like, Kozlov in the middle of this, the challenge with, the match between Shawn Michaels and JBL, all this who's going to fight who to win the right to fight the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Let's just get to it. We know it's going to be Shawn Michaels. Let's start building up that feud because that's something that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, I won't disagree with either of you on this one. I agree. SmackDown is beginning to become a little bit boring, and I'm pretty disappointed with the Hardy feud. It's okay, but it's not. It hasn't been of the Randy Orton, Vince McMahon status that has been fueling the WWE. And we saw Triple H come in and go bonkers with the sledgehammer on Raw. Couldn't quite get his hands on him. Are y'all comfortable with the way this is being portrayed, Shane? Do you like the way that they've gone so far with this storyline?
That chase was hilarious. I watched it about 2 more times, and I was dying of laughter every time. I'm still happy for the whole feud. I'm still looking forward to it, but that chase, it wasn't the best, but at least it wasn't Shane McMahon beating up all of Legacy like we saw a couple weeks ago. But it was pretty good. It was just funny to me. I don't know about you guys.
Well, I'll have to say, man, I've been loving Raw the last, man, I guess most of 2009. I've really been high on what Raw has been doing. With the chase, it was some funny moments there. I mean, Triple H had Randy Orton cornered at one point and probably could have slugged him out, but we knew that wasn't going to happen. They gotta build it up more. It was just kind of a lead-in to what we're going to see in the coming weeks. So I wasn't expecting much from it, but the chase was funny to watch. I really enjoyed the Chris Jericho, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat promo. I thought that was quite entertaining. And the show overall, man, like I said, the last couple of months I've actually been loving it, and I did like this show this past Monday as well.
Yeah, I'll agree, man. It has been very captivating, and to see one of my favorites of all time, Ricky Steamboat, back on television was a huge jump for me, a little pop from in my house. he got, because I think that even though he's regarded as having that great match at WrestleMania, he's won some world titles with the NWA. Yeah, I still, there's something left to be desired about Ricky Stevo. Something that just feels like he never had that moment or that huge push that just, that he really deserved.
Yeah, I'll agree with you, Darius. He, I guess in the WWE, or back then WWF, he never got that huge push. I think the only major title that he won was the IC title, and he only won it that one time, against Savage at WrestleMania 3. He has all this success that he had in, NWA and WCW in those days, but his WWE career did leave a little bit to be desired, I guess, as far as him getting that big push. I would have loved to see him be a world champion. He's definitely was deserving of it, and he's definitely deserving of, of the Hall of Fame nod.
Right. Now, speaking of the Hall of Fame, it's coming up, and one of our guests that'll be on in a moment, he will be on the show to tell us all about what it's like to be inducted in the Hall of Fame, what his plans are for Hall of Fame weekend when WrestleMania comes up, and that guy's none other than King Harley Race. And right after this brief announcement by our friends by WrestlingTruth.com, we're going to get him on the line. If you have any questions for Harley Race, go ahead and get on the line now. We will get to your call, and it's 646-929-2442. But before we do, we have a caller on the line. We'll see if he knows the answer to our wrestling question. If not, we'll see what he has to say. All right, caller, you're on the line with Hit the Ropes Radio.
Oh, this is Mac from Detroit.
How's it going, Mac?
Oh, I'm good. How you guys doing? I'm a frequent reader. You guys post on the Bleacher Report, and I think I got the answer to the question.
Got the answer. What is the answer to what year did TNA break away from the NWA?
Is it 2004?
It is 2004. It is absolutely
we have
correct.
A winner.
Ding, ding, ding.
We got a nice little gift for you straight from TNA offices. Just go, if you can log on to one of our pages on BleacherReport.com and send us your information, and we will get that to you. You're familiar with Bleacher Report, correct?
Oh, yeah, I'm on you guys' pages all the time, man. You guys write some great articles on there. So, keep up the good work, fellas.
Thank you. So make sure you get your name and information, email it to us, and we'll make sure you get your prize pack. Now, if you would like to talk to Harley Race, we're about to bring him on. I've got to talk to him in a sec. So you can either hang on. We're going to get to him, so our interviews will be in the later portion of the show, or you can just hang up, listen, and then call back.
Oh, all right. I think I'll probably just hang up and listen, let you guys talk to him. I don't really have any questions formulated for the king, so I'll let you guys handle it because I know that's what you guys do.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in.
Spread the word.
Thanks for calling.
Oh, no problem.
That was the TNA giveaway. He just won the Trivia Prize Pack. What year did TNA break away from the NWA? He answered 2004. The answer was correct. And right now, we're going to get into the man that knows all about NWA and breaking away from TNA, Harley Race. Now, just a moment, we'll be getting to him. Let's listen to a plug from our friends over at the Wrestling Truth.
Did you miss TNA or WWE last night? Well, WrestlingTruth.com is your place to catch up on the news, rumors, and all the headlines going on in today's wrestling world. WrestlingTruth.com, revealing the truth behind the headlines.
All right.